This trip to Sedona was amazing on so many levels. First off, just to have so many people come together, some giving a little, some giving a lot, to actually make this happen is just really humbling. My wife asked me, she says, wow, you must feel really loved to have everybody pitch in like this to make this happen. And I said, I do. I feel so loved, and there's so many wonderful people out there that I just can't thank you enough. So I do want to thank everyone that participated on one level or another in making this happen. Allison for rallying up the troops, and all the great people I met and talked to there. It really was truly a wonderful experience. We're in a neighborhood, the Sedonian neighborhood. So I got to explore around, and it was like I got dropped off into another world. It was beautiful. And I did learn a couple of things on the trip. One was that expectations, you think you know what to expect, but things are never ever exactly like we think they're going to be. And number two is that we would work so much stronger together. I know a bunch of us are introverts, but we really had Carrie there to help pull us out of our little shells, and we're just stronger as a group.
All is very simple. It's, I am sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. That's it. It's an incredible healing to that. So if you guys want to follow along, I am sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
I love you.
I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Ho'oponopono.
That was the first speaker, Todd Dongo. Now, he provided many, many wonderful images. You can actually find some of these images online if you just look him up. As with everybody that spoke at the event, there's videos online available that you can at least capture or catch some of the stuff that they went over. He had some really awesome pictures. Of course, the area where the event was held had just like this little area that you could go to with a gazebo, and it was so cool because you could take a break and go there and meditate in the gazebo. There was like a little pad you could sit on. But yeah, I just never been to any place like that,
And there's a Silvergate, and that was...
M and Miss M were speakers at the conference. I was able to catch up with Miss M. We are here with Miss M, the divine Miss M, right?
Oh, it's just the name of my website, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a non-Tibet Mittler.
Is it, so it's MissM.com or?
DivineMissM.
DivineMissM.com.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can check her out.
Yeah.
So you want to give a brief background about your awakening and what you do and everything for our viewers? Because
I don't know if it's very brief, but I guess I can tell you what I do. I'm a fully conscious psychic medium. Connect with crossed over loved ones and spirit guides. I also am a medical intuitive, and I do remote viewing, so I've contributed to diagnosing mystery illnesses and working on criminal investigations, mostly homicides.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
And I've done some remote viewing for some agencies, and
nice.
And I also channel galactic beings, ascended masters. You would probably recognize them as that, and Earth beings. And
well, how did it all sort of start for you?
When I was 27 years old, I was introduced to a medium, and being around his frequency activated my own gifts. So that's it in a nutshell.
My channel has just many people are like waking up to the Mandela effect, and they're like, what the heck's going on?
Right?
Oh yeah, I love
Isn't
that
that the
topic. It woke me up too, so it's
because
like...
it proves that our reality is not real. Like
exactly.
Anything can change just overnight. I think I came into awareness of that. Like I connected the dots back in 2014.
Oh wow.
The Mandela effect, but I had been experiencing the timeline collapsing physically earlier in like the early 2000s. I remembered. I didn't know what it was called. Like I didn't know what the name of it was, and I just had these moments of like extreme disorientation. So I remember one time I was cleaning out my bedroom, and I bent over to pick something up, and when I stood up, I was like, this isn't my life. I'm in the wrong life.
Okay, so you've had that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. I've had these moments where it's like when you're watching one of those sci-fi movies, it's like and everything shifts or changes.
Yeah,
I've
it
had
takes
that.
you a moment to like.
It's almost like dizzy, but it's not.
You're like,
yeah.
Whoa, what's going on? And so I'm like, it looks the same, but this is definitely not my life. And I experienced that a few more times after that. So I never had an answer for it until it was like in 2014 when I started connecting the dots with the Mandela effect. Now, because of my gifts, I have a really high autobiographical memory, like high efficiency, so I retain a lot of information. And when I started uncovering things in the Mandela effect to begin with, I thought my memory was failing me. I thought, okay, I'm just getting older, this is what happens. Like, you stop remembering things. Like, I think the first one that really stood out to me was the 50 states.
Oh yeah.
Because I grew up with 52 states. Puerto Rico was a U.S. territory. It wasn't a state. There were 2 more states in the continental United States.
Oh, okay. So we got to meet up and eat some lunch the first day, and this is you might have seen this on Dan's video, just a different perspective. Unbiased and on the fence on location at this wonderful restaurant here. I'm here with Dan Hofield from Talk is Cheap, K2D4 Network. How's it going, man?
Pretty damn good. This is so beautiful here. It's freaking amazing.
It is, man. It's like we're probably silhouetted, but you know.
Just knowing that it's so damn cold back in Wisconsin, it's like.
We got Kerry here. He's the one that convoyed with me.
Yeah, good time.
From Albuquerque. So, man, look at this view, you guys. It's freaking amazing. What better thing to do while you wait for your food? Yeah. That's amazing. The drop down is far, so if there's an earthquake or anything, this might be the last you see from us.
A little far down.
Hey, then now we know why we came here.
It's our destiny. So, anyway, just wanted to touch base real quick with you guys, and we will talk to you later. Peace.
Peace.
Love you.
Peace.
No, later. Namaste.
When they did it by memory.
And then, of course, Clifford Mahooty. Now, I was familiar with Clifford from a Cosmic Disclosure episode, so it was really nice to see him in person.
The vibration of the earth, and I said, well, what's the best way for her to do that? Speaking, writing, sharing, being, accessing higher levels of healing modalities.
And then, of course, Allison Coe. She did a great job, of course, as you would expect. We got together that night, and I want to say 15, maybe even 20 of us all went out to this area. We marched out, and we got like in a circle and had like a meditation ring, and it was very dark, so I didn't really get to capture much footage. Dan got a little bit more. He had night vision camera action, but it was really a great time having everybody come together. And I did capture a couple of images that I left the shutter open on, and you can see how there's some kind of streak going across there that continues on into the next image. And I don't know, it could have been a contrail, an airplane, or it could have been something more. I just really don't know. So back at the event center.
You'll look up, and just as each person, one person at a time, was touched by the Phoenix Lights. I hope every one of you was touched today by the Phoenix Lights. And know that there is good out there. Keep looking up.
And there we have Dr. Lynn giving her presentation on the Phoenix Lights. A wonderful discussion.
That he ultimately leaves town with his mother, with Mary.
Now, Michael Horn, for those who don't know, is sort of the representative for the Billy Myers information. And check it out, I ran into Todd Medina.
So, this is a collaboration. Shane Robinson, Todd Medina. We've got Solji One Studios. And what was yours called again?
UOTF.net, Unbiased and on the Fence YouTube channel.
Yeah, Unbiased and on the Fence YouTube channel. He does the Shane Robinson. He does some great. It's a mutual transmission.
Yeah.
Soldier crowd here, Unbiased here. So he does some great interviews. A lot like our friend Matt Blar. He interviews a lot of the same people we do. He also has the same philosophy we do. He has a very broad based representation across the board. People speaking their truth, people talking about modalities, people talking about history, people talking about memories, transmissions, channelings, downloads.
A lot of people waking up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does the same thing that we do with Soul Speaks 5D, and I've asked him to come on our show. So we're gonna get him on there like we are with Matt, and have a chit chat, have a conversation, and just see what we can do to mutually activate people.
Yeah, and this is awesome. For those who don't know, this is Todd Medina. You can check out his channel on YouTube, and we just ran into each other. It's awesome because one of my subscribers actually left a comment and said that he was here, and then I looked at that and I like, there he is right there. So we just ran into each other. It's been awesome. It's like we're all one part of one big soul family, star family here. So it's awesome.
It's all coming together.
Coming together.
I look forward to collaborating with you.
Definitely. We'll have you on some time and chat it up, man, and do what we do.
Absolutely. It's nice to meet someone who's just as crazy as I am.
I'm one of your followers.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, we are here in Sedona. Guess who I ran into here? Angie Dollar. Now, you guys probably have seen her on Michelle Wolf's channel. She was, this is the Angie Michelle was talking about. She was on like a few Fridays back, what, about a month ago or something?
Right, yeah, I did some healings for her because she was complaining about the energies, so I thought I'd reach out and do some healing and see if she'd feel better, which she did.
That's awesome. So you guys can check out that interview on her channel. So what have you thought about the event so far now that it's wrapping up?
I thought it's been great. You know, I could see how it would be spread out. Maybe one more day. I was here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's really wonderful speakers. So I had everybody sign a book. Bought books from everyone I could.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I on the way here I watched videos from everybody because I'm like, I need to get familiar with these people. So it was pretty cool.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so what do you think about, is this your first time to Sedona?
This is my first time, and my boyfriend had been here before. I just thought it was flat, ugly desert. I had no idea. Like, we're looking off, Shane and I are looking off these beautiful mountains now. It's just amazing. And when I first drove into Sedona, I was staying like about 20 minutes, 30 minutes south, and I guess you're staying north,
yeah.
30 minutes. When I first drove in, I got close to the place we had the event on Friday, and I felt like I'm home, and then I just felt my whole crown vibrating. So I don't know if I'm going to move here, or if I think I've lived here. My crown's vibrating again. I think I've lived here before for sure, so I may be moving here. I had a psychic tell me I was going to be moving here in a year. So.
Totally. Okay, the debris here is sage. We had someone from the Hopi come over and talk to us about sage. Oh yeah, you have some to show now. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so big.
Yeah, it smells good.
It smells really good. I'm going to have to go see the 4 vortexes. I was staying at an Airbnb that she actually has a creek behind her with a little waterfall. So I woke up the first day. I was like, wow, this is beautiful, peaceful after living in Houston. You know, it's just a wonderful feeling being here.
That's cool. So when do you leave out?
I'll leave probably on Wednesday. I have a client who actually lives here in Goodyear that I'm going to see in person Tuesday instead of most of my clients I see on Facebook, or not Facebook.
Nice. Let's show you guys the view.
Or Skype.
While she's talking, now that everybody left.
But yeah, I'm going to stay to see my client Tuesday and stay Monday so I can finish out any vortexes or anything I want to do. So.
Now, when you were on with Michelle, did you mention having a channel, or?
Yeah, I have a channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I changed the name. I was getting so many twin flames. I changed it to Twin Flame Ride. That's my channel.
Oh, okay.
And that's my website also.
Okay.
But I do other things. I'm getting people now coming to me with a lot of physical things.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to be back here in 2 weeks to get some more training on helping people with physical issues.
Sweet.
For my spiritual healing.
Yeah, this is a great place to come and visit. For those who haven't been here, it's like a different world. I don't think the pictures are going to do it justice. I really don't. Do you?
No, I don't. And I was thinking exactly the same thing. I feel like I'm on a different planet. The way it looks, the way it feels, everything about it. I don't want to go home.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have a long drive ahead of me tomorrow. But yeah, I'll have to leave this place. But it's beautiful, you know, and it tapers off. So it's not like bam, I go into another world a mile down the road. It slowly gets into just desert looking, and you know.
Yeah, But
And that
beautiful.
Albuquerque was pretty, but nothing like this, you know.
Yeah, it's beautiful desert looking. So.
That's awesome. Well, I don't have, let's see. If the best way to get her link now is probably to go to Michelle's video, because she probably had your link in there, right?
I think so, but Twin Flame Ride is the channel, and then my website's the same, twinflameride.com. Yes,
oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
And I'm Angie Dollar on Facebook, but Facebook wouldn't take dollar like it's a fake name, because it's DOLLAR, so it says Angie Dollar /healer on it. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So I'm going to head out to the Vortexes. I appreciate you taking a moment to talk and stuff.
Thanks. It was good seeing you in person.
Yeah,
I love
it was
your
crazy.
show.
Yeah, we're sitting right next to each other, and then I recognized her when she started talking to me. I'm like, oh, yeah, I saw you on Michelle's video, so it's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's great.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, signing off. Love you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Really excited. Heading out to Boynton Canyon Vortex. So Boynton Canyon is a direction I haven't been yet, so really excited to kind of make our way over. Pretty awesome. You know, Angie was talking about feeling like you're just in a completely different world, and I think that's, you know, just besides all the energy and meeting people, I think it's helpful to get away and experience something that's so vastly different than what we see all the time. Because even in the movie, if you see something like this in the background, you sort of just take it for granted, you know. Even the ride itself is enjoyable. That's why I'm recording it. Just, you know, it's not the same as being here, but you can get a feel for just how spectacular it is. Now this area is where you park and then you hike the rest of the way into the Vortex area. I was the first to arrive there, so I did have to wait for Allison and Carrie along with Cole and Mitch to show up, and then we hiked back through the path and found a nice little area at this Vortex area to meditate, and it was a real wonderful experience. I didn't really get any footage. I got a few of these still images here of the area to just share, but we were pretty much just laughing and talking and having a great time, and then following that up with meditating. And then of course darkness began to set in and it started raining, and I'm actually embarrassed to admit that I never even got a picture with Allison. I thought I did. I knew I hadn't had a chance to interview her in person, which is no big deal. We'll have her on real soon, but I thought I'd actually gotten a picture with her, and then I was looking through all my footage and realized I hadn't, and I was sort of like, uh-oh, how embarrassing. All right, behind Carrie and Allison and Cole and Mitch, and we just left the Vortex. Started getting rained on, so we had to leave. It was nice. Got to meditate. Carrie got to play the guitar, and yeah, it was fun. final day in Sedona. I wanted to introduce you all to one of our fellow viewers, Atsuko.
Hello.
She comes from California,
Yes.
Southern, right?
Southern California. I'm from Fullerton. It's north of Anaheim, where Disneyland is.
Nice.
I drove 6.5 hours.
6.5 hours. So what did you think of the, did you enjoy the event?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much. I was so glad to finally, meet people in like mind.
Oh yeah.
I was able to meet people in person. That was a
in
great,
person,
yeah,
that's a big thing. Yeah.
Not just computer screen or a real person. That was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
And I really felt home with people because we can talk about our spiritual journey, and people have similar experiences.
Yeah.
So we don't judge.
Right. Yeah.
I really felt I fit in.
Yeah. Well, you had sent me an email a while back talking about how, it was so nice that you sort of had this awakening and then to find all these other people. And I just think that's a powerful statement because I get those emails all the time, and it was great because it's the first time for me. I'm feeling sprinkles. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
We'll wrap it up pretty quick here, but yeah, just to encourage other people that, they're not crazy, that, because many times the people in our life don't understand, but there is a group of real people out here that understand that, and it's great to talk to people in person, and I just really wanted to introduce you to everyone, introduce everyone to you. You also do Reiki healing that
yes,
you learned.
I just started in July. I got a Reiki master in July, and I'm just starting, but I think it's a very good modality to feel spirituality.
Yeah, and another thing you said that I thought was great was that you had kind of quit your career and got into doing art, sculptures and stuff like that, and going back to school to... Is that what you're going to school for?
Yes. So I did accounting all my life, 30 years. I did accounting, but I didn't really like accounting. My passion was always with art, and I always liked creating art or creating something with hands.
Yeah.
So I quit my job in August, and right now I'm going to school to study sculpture and also printmaking.
Oh,
and I
nice.
just finished etching.
Oh, yeah.
And I made some relief.
Oh, yeah.
With the Buddha.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like where they're like pictures, but they're 3D pictures, relief, like the old. Yeah, I love those things. So are they hard to make?
It was hard because it was my first time doing sculpture and everything, so it was hard. But I really love it. I feel like I'm going back to a kid and playing with clay and using my hand. I really like that feeling of clay on my hand.
Yeah, yeah.
I really love it.
I love that. Atsuko was one of the ones last night with us at our big. A bunch of us got together. We went to this place and meditated, and we all made this like meditation circle, and we were trying to see if we could maybe manifest like shooting stars or UFO contact. We thought it would be cool, but it was just, and we actually did see some people thought it was, either shooting stars or craft, or I don't know what it was. You know me, I'm on the fence about that stuff, but we did get to see a few different. Did you actually get to see any of the things that happened last night?
I saw a few shooting stars.
Yeah, it was really cool. I saw them too, and it was just really, if nothing even happened, it was just good for so many like-minded people to get together and sort of see what they could, do together, to manifest stuff. So it's been a great trip, and I just, I really appreciated you taking the time to come and join us here at this event, and it's really been great.
And we are spreading around the country,
Yeah.
But yesterday and today we came together, from all over the country, and we have this human, tangible connection, and I think this is very important.
Yeah.
And we can bring up energy. Combining all our energy together.
Totally. Yeah. It felt like a reward to me. It felt like a reward for all the time of being away, and then to finally get a reward of getting to meet people in person, and So I'm heading back tomorrow, but I actually plan on making a stop or two and seeing some other viewers on the way back, so it'll be a lot of fun. So thanks so much for taking the time. I'll get us out of the rain now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Atsuko. That thing is huge. I almost need to put like a quarter or something next to it so people can see how big it actually is.
Good idea.
Now this was right at the same time when me and Atsuko had just done the little interview, but she took some pictures of the Beetle as well, but this image came up in between and she doesn't know how it did. I just thought it was worth sharing with you guys. We are headed up to the Grand Canyon. It's just gorgeous. Headed up here through the mountains. We should be there in like an hour. Looking forward to it. Even the drive up to the Grand Canyon was just awesome. Very enjoyable. We're on 64 North, about 50 miles from the Grand Canyon. We're here. Holy moly.
I have words. It's magnificent. It's truly staggering.
That's sure thing. Whoa. That is just wild. It's breathtaking. All right, we got Dan from the K2D4 network. Man, what do you think of this? Is this not mind-blowing?
Insane. Like, you hear about how big this is, and it's like, yeah, whatever. You see pictures, oh, that looks great. And then you get here, and it's like, whoa. Like, it's so hard to describe, like, how, like, you feel it in your stomach.
Oh, yeah, it's breathtaking. It's the same thing when you look at all the ocean for the first time, and you're like, you know, it literally is breathtaking. I mean, the haze. It looks unreal, man. It's incredible. Let me step over here and get some of this. Man, it's wow, it just makes you dizzy. Whew. Wow.
Dan Holtfeld here, reporting at the Grand Canyon. Wow, look at this back behind me, folks. This is amazing, amazing stuff here. Shane is here also.
We're at the Grand Canyon. This is breathtaking. What do you think, Gary?
That's amazing. It's a perfect way to end our trip.
Yeah, I'm so glad we took the time to come here, and it's absolutely beautiful.
It really is. I think this whole trip, everything's a first. This is our first time here, our first conference, our first trip to Sedona. Everybody's having a first. It's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
So he's permanent.
It's like it's hard to take it all in, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm coming home.
Hey guys, we are here at the Grand Canyon. I wanted to just at least get Lauren on film one time. We've been hanging out, but haven't got her on. I don't want to be like the paparazzi following people around and everything. We got Dan over there filming me, filming her and us, and this is just getting weird, but I just wanted to give her an opportunity to say hello. How did you like the conference and everything?
The conference was great, and this is extremely magical. A lot of magical people, a lot of magic this weekend. So.
Are you going to come back on the show soon? And we can...
Absolutely.
All right,
You're
awesome.
my brother.
Awesome. So we will see Lauren real soon on the channel. Lots of love and light to all of you guys.
Really humbling over here, guys.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm safe right here. Well, wave to the camera.
Careful, you might become one with the earth. Bunch of brave souls over there, huh?
The whole idea, like, I know we all felt the call when you, Allison, and you guys, man, we just all felt that we needed to go. So we went, and no matter what the issue was, we figured out how to manifest to get down here, whether it was getting on the lists because we didn't have money for the ticket, or somehow somebody floated us the cash. So we came here and we're experiencing this. We all know we're one. We all know we're freaking awesome. We're not the bodies. So this is kind of that idea. This is that moment that there's 5 of us here, feel super close to you guys, and I wish Allison was here, but that's all right. She's here in spirit. But us 5 really came together on this whole trip. So a part of that, and the only thing I could find, and I swear there's only 4. I swear there's only 4, because I tried to find, I wanted 5 of the exact same, and I counted 4 of one, and then there was a pink one. So I put the pink one up, I was like, well, I guess somebody's gonna have to get the pink one. And then I went back down and I pulled them out, and then there was 5 of the same color. So
Really?
I don't know. Yeah,
He like
swear to God.
recounted and he's like, no, there's 5.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
these are like Native American bracelets.
Thank you.
With Native American like symbols and stuff.
Wow. Thanks, bud.
And certain type of just make it what you want. But I just figured, you know.
Sweet, brother. Appreciate it.
So that is, we all have the exact same one.
I love it.
So, you know, I just thought it'd be cool to kind of, this was a big milestone, I think, for all
It
of
was.
us.
It was.
And if it's a moment, if there's a moment you're feeling down, or you don't feel like that connection that we had here, just, you know, I think
We're feeling alone?
Yeah, if you look at it again, we're all here. We're all together, and you can always hit us up at any time. So, I just thought it would be something kind of cool.
And of course, that last clip was an excerpt from Dan's K2D4 video that he just put out. The link is in the description below if you want to check out the whole thing, and some other footage that I didn't take. It was kind of a good thing that we split up and we both were able to get some footage. I guess it probably would have been boring if we were both filming the same exact thing the whole time. So. But we did have a lot of fun. I do encourage you to check his channel out for more footage. And until next time, have a good one.